as you know, when you get older as adults. So I know that as a woman, I had role models to actually look at. Besides my dad, I did have my dad at that time. But I'm just saying, I appreciate that, and I'm sure as the boys who grew up to men, they had role models to know what men should do and act with extraordinary men, with integrity, honor, just the level of professionalism that you've always had throughout the years. So with that, here's the teaching.
This award is for a certificate of appreciation, but I want to say something. Go ahead before I please. The head coach for the 1983. Killer bees. This guy right here, and it's kind of ironic. We have quite a few guys here from that team, that era. Michael Nichols, where's my boy? They're He said, yeah. Boy, Mingo. This guy right here, hell of a mentor for me. I will never forget him. He was a leader. He led by example, and he instilled discipline and leadership among the guys. Outstanding. Words can't describe this guy. Coach Maxie Hemmings. That's right. And let me say something before I present this certificate of appreciation. All you guys who played that particular season, I can say one phrase.
Lay down and bleed a while.
I can say one phrase that we all remember. After running a hard 220s, 5 of them 20s, TJ. And you on your knee, you thought it was all over, going up. Everybody up? Everybody up? Coach Higgins, I can't say enough what you meant to Dorsey, what you meant to me, and all of your former.
Amen.
We appreciate you. It is a blessing to see you 20-some, 30-some years later. And I just want to present you with a certificate of appreciation.
First of all, let me make a correction, TJ. It wasn't everybody else. It was just simply, And it was kind of thrilling to see you guys just jump and just roar. You're like scared jackrabbits. I mean, woo! But I think that was the year that you guys beat, Birmingham 66-0. 60, I'm not making this up now, 66-0. Matter of fact, we whooped them so bad it turned out the lights on. But it was a pleasure. I started teaching math and coaching football back in my hometown of Waycross, Georgia. And everybody used to pick at me when I said where I'm from. Where you from, man? I'm from Waycross, Georgia. Yeah, I know you're from Waycross, Georgia. But where are you from, man? Well, that's the name of the place. And you spell it just like it sounds. Waycross, okay? But I was there in Waycross for 30 years before I came out here. Oh, yeah. And, Dorsey was the first school that I came to when I started teaching here in Los Angeles Unified Schools. As a matter of fact, I remember, Mr. Foster was the principal and Ms. Sherman was the math department chair. And I interviewed on Thursday, they said, we want you to go down to the board and get processed. And I did that on Friday. And Monday morning, I was in the classroom. Simple as that. But, and then it's been a real wonderful ride, especially meeting all you wonderful guys from the jungle.
Yeah! Yeah!
You know where I'm coming from. But you know, it's not a teaching thing in Dorsey when we try to teach you guys is that it's not where you come from. It's where you're going. And where you wound up. Okay? And here I am, a little old fella from way across Georgia, wound up. I've been retired now as a principal for 11 years. 11 years, okay? And it's been wonderful knowing you guys. And when I heard of Coach Williams, thank the Lord for Coach Williams, because he's the one who told me about the reunion 2 days before the reunion. Oh man, 86, can't miss it. Can't miss it. I will be there. And so, I'm sorry I didn't get a chance to come to the picnic yesterday, but I was here Friday. And believe it or not, I'm a member of of course, the Morris Brown College Alumni Association, and they had their meeting at 3 o'clock, and I said, I gotta go at 4:30. But I know you guys are gonna be here till 6, so I'll give them an hour and a half, and I'll put an hour and a half in here. But I say the best from there.
Yeah!
Thank you very much. And be sure to give my regards to your parents and your current families. And I say that with vigor because I asked one guy the other night, I said, how many children you have? And I'm not what you call it, blasting them. Yeah, maybe you don't know this, but he said 8. I said, how many baby mamas? He said 8.
All right, listen up. The next certificate of appreciation goes to Mr. Williams, Coach Williams. But before I present, you're talking about a student of the game, world-class athlete. There were times we were doing conditioning after practice.
Don't tell him.
You're running 220s, you're running hundreds. Coach Williams is right next to you. You're running them with you. He still looks like he can run to this day. He look the same. There were times when Coach Williams would take over, you thought he was going to slack because Coach Henry wasn't around?
Yeah, he would.
Man, like again, you didn't take advantage. You knew to get your head right, practice your plays, and all the repetition going on in practice. Coach Williams was the mastermind behind it.
The women back here saying something about the shorts.
Huh?
The women talking about the short shorts.
The tight shorts? Big old body. Coach Williams, I just want to say that you were an inspiration for me, all the former players. I've never forgotten you, Coach Hemmings. There is a reason why we are presenting this certificate today. Because we appreciate you guys.
Yes, sir.
For being there for us. You were mentors, not only just coaches, you were mentors to us.
Yes.
And so with that said,
And you were sexy too.
I want to present the certificate of appreciation to Coach David Williams.
Let me talk to you a minute. First of all,
congratulate Charlene Lord and all of the committee that organized this. They need a big round of applause. And there's one thing that I'm glad you realize. The older you get, the lesson gets driven home more and more. You can have material things, you can have prestigious job classifications, but it all comes down to friendships. It comes down to relationships.
Say it again.
It comes down to the memories you create along the way.
Say it again.
And there's nothing more valuable than that.
Hey, man, real talk right there.
You graduated from a special place.
Hey, man.
LA Romans. You are not Crenshaw.
Hell no.
You are Dorsey Don.
Yeah.
I worked at Dorsey until June 2015. So I want to talk to you just briefly on behalf of the teachers. I'm a little disappointed that more teachers weren't there. But let me tell you, like Coach Hemmons said, I found out at the last minute and I changed everything because wherever you guys are going to be together, I'm going to be there.
Yeah.
I was at the Redberry Friday night. I had errands I couldn't avoid, I couldn't be there yesterday, but I heard that was for all classes, but I wouldn't miss this again. So I wanted to be here to talk to you guys. If you haven't been around, have you seen Dorsey lately? It's changed a lot. The bungalows, I used to be in 51 for many years. No more bungalows. There's a whole new building complex. There's a metro rail station on the expo side, and a lot has been going on. And what I want to say, since I have the chance, is when you have the chance, stand up for Dorsey. There's always an image problem that we're battling. Dorsey's still a fine school. Don't listen to the hype that says otherwise. I wouldn't have worked there so long, 30-some years, if that weren't the case. It's still a great place. There's still great kids there. And one thing, when you can, please give back. Please come back. People that look like you are still there. The young men, I have an affinity for sports, but the young men and the young ladies, they need guidance, they need role models, they need people encouraging them. They need a whooping. Some of them need that too.
All of them need a whooping, Monica.
But whenever you can, you do want to give back. You do want to do what you can. The budget is next to nothing. I don't make a lot of money, but for an example, when it came time for homecoming, I financed the pregame meal for the JV and the varsity, paid it out of my pocket. And I'm not hyping myself, but more people need to be, not talk about Dorsey, but actually stand up and really be about it. And that's what's important. That's what's important. Last year's valedictorian young lady got a scholarship to USC, but her mom lost her job. The scholarship pays for tuition and books, but as you know, there's many other costs involved. And again, I don't want to hype myself, but plenty of teachers do what I'm doing. I took her shopping, bought her all she needs for the dorm. I check on her and help give her a monthly allowance so she can make it at USC. And I mean, when you're a Dorsey family, this is what you all have got to do. So again, please remember who you are, where you came from, and never forget Dorsey. It's a special place. For a while, I got a job offer. I worked at Carson High. Beautiful place, but it's not Dorsey. It's not Dorsey. Later on, I was working and I got an offering to coach here at Westchester High School. I was only there 3 years. Because it's not Dorsey. But teachers have a special relationship with each other, and you know that. They're hard on you, but they're down for you. And it's still that way. A lot of the teachers, they'll do anything for you. In other places, the commitment's not the same. Not the same. So again, come back. Reach back and do whatever you can to support Dorsey. When someone says something negative, please get in their face because it's not true. Not true.
D-House, baby.
Last thing, I'm a little ahead of you guys in the journey, but I want to say this. I'm proud of you for being good. You've got degrees. You've got family. You own property. And I'm glad that there's good news and not the negative stereotypes you see about people of color like us. That's a great thing. But, and Coach Himmons can verify this, we don't want you to be good. This reunion is an opportunity for you to self-assess, see what you can do to be great. What you can do to be great. And that means don't forget what your dreams are. Don't forget what the possibilities that lie in front of you may be. Don't be complacent. You know the word complacent. Some of us are too easily self-satisfied. I got this, now I'm going to sit back and relax. You know, at Dorsey, we didn't do that. We ran extra. We built champions. And you need to be that way with your family. You need to be that way with your career. You need to be that way with your spirituality. I can't preach like Lafayette back there. You need to go hear him. I can't preach like that. But you need to put away that word good. We used to holler at you and we want you to reach your potential. We believe in you being great. When I run into you at the market or a jazz festival or something, I want some good news. Coach Himmons needs some good news. We were out there running you in the dark. We were out there practicing in the 100-degree heat. And we're doing it. There's so much you learn from those experiences that transfer to the real world. So don't forget who you are. You came from a place with little to nothing. You still made it happen. You're the class that makes a way out of no way. So don't limit yourself. Don't confine yourself. Don't exist in a world that others set for you. There's so much you're capable of. And I think any teacher that would be here would tell you the same thing. You know, when things are down, rely on friends. You got 30-year-old friendships. Rely on teachers. We will always take time out for you. Always be there for you. We remember you win, and I'm so proud of you. If anyone hasn't told you, if your kids are on your nerves and all that, you know, I know Coach Himmons can say the same thing. We love you. If we were with you all those years, we will never forget you. So class of '86.
D-House! D-House! D-House!
All right. When I say it, two claps. Lights out. That was one of them. Ready? Dorsey. Lights out. When you said back in the day, Green City, remember? I know we're going to close out. Coach Himmons is going to do the team huddle, the team player. Remember, all for one. Come on. Because you fit.
First of all, let me give a shout out to Huey Jackson. Who knows Huey Jackson? You know what he's doing now, don't you? Huh? He was a killer bee just like you. All right? As a matter of fact, he was the coach of the Raiders before he was at the Browns. Way to go, Huey Jackson.
They call me Hugh.
We know what it is. Come on.
Hey, you got one more to go. Hey, wait till they finish. Monica, wait till they finish.
Okay, all the football players, listen up. Ready up.
All the football players.
All right. You guys help me up with this. All for one. One for all. We're gonna fight until we can't fight no more. Can't fight no more. Gonna lay down and bleed a while. Lay down and bleed a while. Get up and fight some more. Go Dorsey. Go Dorsey.
Tommy, do that one. Do that one. Oh, he not here. He not here.
I see a lot of them that heard you guys out there chanting. They didn't know what you were
Whose house?
Okay, we have one more certificate to present to Coach Knox. Everybody know Coach Knox, he just retired. We just want to show appreciation for him, his certificate of appreciation to Paul Knox. I wish he were here to present. He was at the picnic yesterday, so everybody give a round of applause.